For the past couple of months, there has been a buzz around Timmins as different individuals filled out their paperwork to become a candidate in the municipal election of October 27th. As I've previously mentioned when giving my 2 cents, I have the utmost respect for anyone that runs for public office. That being said, if someone had asked me for my opinion, here are 5 reasons why I would have told him not to run in the 2014 municipal elections. Number 1. The mining industry is in a lower ebb at this point, and with the price of gold having leveled off a bit from the $1,800 range it maintained for a while, it is safe to say that the most recent mining boom in Timmins is most likely over, at least for the near future. This means that the new council will have to operate in a climate where the local economy is not quite as brisk, which always makes it more difficult for the municipal government to tackle the important projects that need to be addressed while trying to minimize the impact on local taxpayers. Number 2. The new council will have to deal with the budgetary realities that have been created by the unexpected cost overruns of the secondary sewage treatment plant. I am not suggesting that it is not manageable, but it will restrict the flexibility that council would have had within its budget. Number 3. The reality is that the bulk of the city budget is already spoken for before council even gets to review it. For many candidates, this will come as a surprise if they get elected and will disappoint them and the many people that voted for them when they realize that most of the ideas they had wanted to propose at the council table are no longer feasible. Number 4. There really aren't that many perks to being a councillor. It does not pay that well for the amount of time it takes out of a councillor's schedule on a weekly basis. And I'm not talking simply council meetings. I'm talking about board and committee meetings and other work and appearances tied to being a councillor. And it also opens you up to complaints, criticism, and even sometimes ridicule. Number 5. When Mayor Tom Longman decided not to run for re-election, it meant that there would be a new voice at the head of the council table. For those of you that like change, then this may be a good thing. However, the uncertainty of how any of these 3 candidates will handle the job of mayor, especially at a time where Timmins must deal with significant challenges, would have encouraged me to tell potential candidates to reconsider. Not because I do not appreciate the vision and objectives that the candidates for mayor have put forth should they be elected, but because I do realize that there is always a transition period from one mayor to the other, and this could make it difficult for the new council to find its stride at what is a critical time both for City Hall and the taxpayers of Timmins. I'm not for 1 second trying to insinuate that there are no benefits or positives to running for municipal government. What I am saying is that new councillors are in for a rude awakening in a number of areas, and if I had been consulting someone interested in running for council, I would have suggested waiting for 4 years, when hopefully the mining industry has regained a little bit of the spring in its step, and when the financial situation created by the cost overrun of the secondary sewage treatment plant has had a chance to play itself out, and hopefully the provincial government steps in with additional funding to help with that project. I'm Frank Rock, and that's my 2 cents.